We begin tonight with that breaking news out of Minnesota. A manhunt is underway for the suspect accused of going to the homes of two Minnesota lawmakers and gunning them down in what investigators call politically motivated targeted shootings. State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband were killed, and State Senator John Hoffman and his wife were critically injured. And the FBI just added the suspect, Vance Bolter, to its most wanted list and is now offering a $50,000 reward. Derick joins me here in studio with the latest developments out of Minnesota. Derick?
And Jessica, we just got that update during a press conference this afternoon from authorities who have now officially identified a suspect. In a statement, President Trump condemned the violence and said the FBI would prosecute anyone involved to the fullest extent of the law. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz also spoke on the phone today with his former opponent, Vice President J.D. Vance, as that manhunt intensifies. Police are guarding the neighborhood of the Minnesota Speaker of the House, Democratic Representative Melissa Hortman, who was shot and killed along with her husband overnight in their Champlin home. In a second overnight shooting, Democratic State Senator John Hoffman and his wife were severely wounded. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz.
This was an act of targeted political violence. Peaceful discourse is the foundation of our democracy. We don't settle our differences with violence or at gunpoint.
The suspect, now identified as 57-year-old Vance Luther Bolter, seen in these surveillance pictures, authorities said were taken today in Minneapolis. Police say he posed as a police officer in this black SUV with flashing lights on top and a license plate that says police on it. The vehicle was left abandoned at the Hortman home after police said he escaped during a shootout with officers.
We believe he's working to potentially flee the area, and so that's why we're sharing that with that information now so that we can safely apprehend him.
They're also investigating his ties to a private security company.
Certainly an individual will have some familiarity if that's the line of work that they're in.
Hundreds of law enforcement officers, including the FBI and the ATF, are now trying to track him down. Politicians in our area are speaking out, including New York Governor Kathy Hochul, who said violence is never acceptable. Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont saying we must unite as one nation to condemn it. And New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy, who said there is no place for political violence. And police say the suspect also left a manifesto with the names of more than 50 other people on it, including officials from outside of Minnesota. But they said it's still too early to identify a motive. Also in that car, flyers that read "No Kings" on them, an apparent reference to those nationwide protests today. It's why state officials actually urge people not to attend rallies in that state. But Jessica, plenty of people turned out anyways.
Yeah, thank you so much, Derick, for the update.